Hello, welcome back. So I've been meal prepping and I'm realizing that I'm making way too much. I won't be able to eat it all. So maybe this is the Father's way of having me prepare some food from my daughter's home. That was my plan, so I can take some salads and stuff over there. And so I am making two things with parsley, and one is tabouli, and the other is, oh, darn, I'm going to have to put it on hold for a second. Just a sec. Okay. Sorry, I had to go out into the garden and get some fresh mint. So for the tabouli. So with it says bulgur wheat. I made up a bunch of farro. Whoops, here we go, hold on. So I made up a bunch of farro, so I'm going to use the farro in the tabouli. And I've got a mess going on over here. I'm a messy cook. So anyway, we're going through a lot, and I just made a video on putting together some salad in a jar. Like I said, I'm really wanting to meal prep, have nice, fresh, real food. Summertime now. Well, summer's coming, and it's just time for fresh food. So I made salads in a jar, and then now I'm doing tabouli and a farro salad, and then I'm realizing it's only me. I'm making with too much, so I'll be probably giving some away, taking some over to my daughters. So I'm retiring-ish from. I've been a health and wellness coach, I think since 2015, 2014, something like that, and then even I went and got certified in fitness coaching, and then I got sick and couldn't even walk, so much less fitness coach. But in being and I specialize in weight loss and detox, and actually in 2010, when I was 48, I was 225 pounds, and so I wanted to clean up. Well, we're starting to have grandbabies, and I knew that I couldn't do the things I wanted to do with the grandbabies. And so I needed to get healthy and lose weight. And so set out to do that, was able to do that, and then became a wellness coach to help others. And I'm retiring-ish. I have a Facebook group. Well, I've got several Facebook groups, but this one, I help women with different protocols. So, and kind of, figure out what's best for them and their lifestyle and what they need. And, it's a really hard space, because, at least for me, I'm sorry, it's a hard space for me because I wasn't all about, in the beginning I was, when I lost the weight and I was, just turned 50 and felt great, looked great, hiked across the Sierra Nevadas, started running half marathons, was having a ball, and then got sick. And I learned a lot. Kind of like in my last video where I was making the salads. The Father told me last year that it was, or told me at the beginning of this year that it was going to be hard. Brace yourself, buckle up, basically. That's actually exactly what he told me, that 2024 is going to be hard. Buckle up. Okay, so I imagined myself buckling up into, well, I have since started imagining myself buckling up into the front seat of a roller coaster every day when I wake up and get out of bed. And it's been exhilarating, it's been terrifying, and it's been hard, but it's been good. So in making these changes, just trying to, my life has changed so much. While I was ill, all I wanted was, I couldn't worry about my weight. I had to worry about just getting healthy and being able to get out of bed and walk across the room and not be an absolute complete burden on my husband, which I was for a very long time because he had to do everything. And so, that's been my quest for the last 7 years is, sorry, baby, leave it, is just to get healthy. Also, while, helping women to lose weight. But, and I see the weight loss industry, it's all about looks and vanity, and not all, but predominantly looks and vanity. And I was, in that mindset as well. And it's just shifted now. And I'm in my 60s too. So, there's comes a point in time where you have to just be okay with what you got. And I'm just thankful that I'm upright and get up and breathe every morning and do whatever I can do for that day. So for me, weight loss is more of a let's live a healthy lifestyle so that we can do what it was we were created to do. We're created for a purpose, and we need to maintain our temples in a way that they function optimally. And I have horribly abused my body. I never expected to even reach 50 because I lived such a reckless lifestyle and fully expected to die early because of my reckless lifestyle. And then, like I said, in my late 40s, I'm like, I don't want to die. I got grandbabies coming. I want to live, and I want to be healthy, and I want to, take care of myself. And so it's been, ever since then that I've been working on it. And, it's just interesting when you get to a place where it's not about how you look in the mirror, because there's going to come a day where you're not going to like, well, I don't know that anybody ever really likes what they see in the mirror. And you need to learn to have a healthy relationship with who you see in the mirror, because that person's going to change and morph. And, and the Father really doesn't, it's unimportant. It is a tool to do what we're created to do. And so I've been shifting my health coaching more over to out of the weight loss and just into healthy living, and sharing my story and my journey, from almost dying to being back, and well, miraculously in the past couple of months coming back, having a quality of life that I honestly never thought that I would see again. And it's been so exciting to have, energy and a clear mind. And, it's just been exciting, and I'm doing a lot. And, isn't it just like our Father to meet us where we need it? And he knew that this year I was going to need, and that's why he's, helped me to get to this point of, taking care of myself slowly but surely, working on my health, doing the things. And so like right now I still have major gastro issues. Oh, I hate it. Let me see. It's got to be a trick. Anybody got a cute kitchen trick for parsley? I've just recently started working with it, and it's a little scary. Well, and my fingers, I have I got a bunch of weird things with my connective tissue, and then it's called hypermobility. And so like my fingers, like people, they cut and they say I can't, my fingers won't do that. So, yep, they're grazed my thumb now. Anyway, so yeah, just going through a major shift in my world. And, I think that's when you totally submit and you tell the Father you want to live for him fully. And, let's go. Okay, it's going to be hard. I got it. Let's go. And, there's just so many beautiful things that happen, but it's also, it's hard. And so living a healthy lifestyle. And boy, living a healthy lifestyle is hard nowadays. There's so much against us with the food and, the stuff at the stores. And, it's getting scarier and scarier what they're allowed to sell us as food. And, so that's the direction I'm going is, let's not look at weight loss. Let's look at working on getting healthy and feeling good and having our bodies, serve us well to do what we're called to do instead of, to be able to look cute. As, it's obvious I don't care anymore. It's sad because I spent way too much of my life caring about what I looked like because it's just it's how I was raised. And it's sad because it's such a waste of time. There were days, your hair doesn't work right and you get depressed and it ruins the whole day. And maybe nobody else has experienced that, but I have on more than one occasion and like a lot. And it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Skin sack. Yes, keep it healthy, but don't obsess and make it all about vanity and the mirror. So, okay, so the tabouli is going to take more. The farro salad's going to take less, and I will end up using more of that. So, but I'll do the mint. This is right out of my garden, which is awesome. Can't wait until I have cucumbers and stuff out of my garden. So anyway, am I the only one where I can't be? I mean, I know, and especially as we're getting older, the reality is we have to take care of ourselves for longevity and less about looking cute. And so I know I'm not the only one because I talk to women all the time about, and I guess that's what I really want to share is that if you can free yourself from the mindset of what, I had someone who, said that they hated how they looked. And, it's like, what lens are you looking in the mirror from? From the lens of the world? Well, yeah, because the world tells us we need to, paint our faces and follow all the fashion style. I mean, over my lifetime, just, bushy eyebrows, itty bitty little tiny eyebrows, all the different eyebrows and, following the trends and the styles and, what's popular with, fashion and all of that, one, it's taking a lot of time away from what you were created to do, but the world view will always make you want something more that you don't have. And when you can start looking in the mirror and go, well, I wanted to be a tall, thin, athletic body type. I don't have those genes. So, I just, it's not about being thin. Okay, so the mint's going in with the tabouli. Okay. And so then in this, I've got some tomatoes. And I just had a can of stewed tomatoes because I don't have any fresh tomatoes yet, not ready yet. And I'm throwing in, I've got some peas from my garden that I just chopped up and some cucumbers. I'm going to do half. Tomatoes were supposed to go in the tabouli. Oh, that's right. I have, this is all left over from the salad. So I'm going to pour all that in here. That goes into the tabouli. Here goes some cucumbers into the tabouli. And I'll do half and half of the red onion. And then the garbanzos are going to go in here. And so then, anyway, back to, I really want to encourage women. Ask the Father how he sees you and how he wants you to see yourself. I mean, if you're someone like me who has been dissatisfied with the way we look in life, um, and it really helps because the Father shows you a completely different view of what you see. When I asked the Father to show me how he saw me and how I should see myself, he showed me a picture of me standing on a mountaintop with a sword raised up in my arms, you know. So it gave me a totally different view of what, you know, of how to look, how he sees me and how I should view myself. So anyway, with the tabbouleh, it asks for mint leaves, which I put in, and then I put red onions instead of green onions. But it says lime juice. I don't have any lemon or lime, but I do have freeze-dried powdered lemon, and it's actually really delicious. So, and I'm going to put it in both. So I've been just really craving plant-based, which is very odd for me because I've always just really been a carnivore, but I'm craving plant-based and I'm enjoying it. So and that's, you know, what kind of is bringing me to this is because I was having, you know, I'm not at an ideal weight. And like I said, for the past couple of years, I haven't had the energy, the strength, or the health to really worry about it. It's not been a priority because just being able to get out of bed was the priority. So now that I'm able to get out of bed, but I'm trying, you know, I need to lose weight for no other reason is that I need to be healthier and feel better. And I know that now that am more active, I'm actually probably would imagine that I would start to lose weight. So, and I'm going to put some olive oil. So I just wanted to come on and cook and chat and encourage women, because hopefully that's only people really watching this. I can't imagine why a man would be interested in my channel. Encourage women to stop looking at their reflection from the world's point of view, through the lens of the world, because you know that the enemy wants you to be dissatisfied. And because if we can focus on that, then we're not focusing on y'all. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look absolutely amazing? One sec, I got to go grab some vinegar. And I finally decided with these videos, one of the things that was really stopping me from doing them, and they may be an absolute, well, I know my kitchen's a mess, but they may be a mess and nobody may be able to even follow my train of thought. And I may just be babbling into the wind. I don't know. But what had stopped me from doing it is that I thought everything had to be set up perfectly and I didn't know how to edit. And, you know, if I stop the video, instead of stopping it, I'll just go get it. So, okay, I'm going to put some red wine vinegar, not a lot. And what is this? Okay, so, oh my gosh. See, for some reason, when you start listening to your body and paying attention to how it feels when you eat certain things and even what you're craving, I mean, to really look at it. And I had to completely cut dairy out because it was just tearing my gut up. And I tested a lot of different things and it was yes, 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 gotta stop, period. And at that same shift, I started craving plant-based foods, like Mediterranean style food, fresh vegetables and whole ancient grains. And oh man. And so I've really been enjoying learning how to make these things. So it's been a lot of fun. And so lemon juice, olive oil, and that looks good. So we're going to Throw some olive oil on it. As you can see, I don't measure. Yeah, I don't measure much. So the tabbouleh is going to have a lot more parsley, and then the farro salad has a lot less. Oh, that looks. So just coat it all. I'm gonna taste it. Mmm. Oh, that's what it needs. It needs some grain. One has a lot of grain. One has little. Mmm. And see, I have all this salad, and I'm the only one that eats it. Rusty doesn't, and I don't eat big portions, so I'm going to be taking hopefully some over to Lacey. Hopefully she'll be calling me and letting me know that she's in labor soon, and then we will. I'll take her over some salads that I made and some of this, because that would be really nice, fresh food. Waiting for baby to come, and after he's arrived, just to replenish your body with wonderful, fresh food. So, all right, I think that's it for this one. If you made it all the way through this video with me babbling on and it made any sense at all, you're my people. So, I just felt like coming on and cooking and chatting, kind of, be able to get to know me better, who I am, what I'm all about, what I do. One of these days, like I said, I'll share my testimony, but I'm kind of sharing my testimony sprinkled in all over. See, this will be dinner, and lunch and dinner, and lunch and dinner. Turned out fabulous. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Be blessed, and I'll see you next time. Will it turn on? Oh, I have to turn it on. It's gonna go. Darn. Okay. Got to do it this way.